on my dad, I'm everything I say I am. On my mama, on my dad, I'm everything I say I am. I'm so focused on that Rolls Royce, my fingers getting cramped. So focused on $1 million home and set in stone. I'ma get me whether right or wrong. My theme song, I'm Mississippi. This how we ride. Got the 100-round drum in the trunk when I drive. The people know what it is. I be running circles round these niggas, not even rapping. I'm a hustler, I'm with whatever, making money. What's happening?
Man, know what's happening, man. Always showing love to Post Strive, you know what I'm saying? I like what you're doing out here. You know, keep doing what you do.
Why you call yourself there first and foremost?
Well, me and Slammy G, back in 1998, man, we started a group called the Down South Swamp Clique. He was the face of it, making beats. A lot of the techniques that I learned in the business, it came from him. When it came to computer-based recording, man, Slam really brought that from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And you know, I gave myself the name Mr. Warren County, not as a rap title, but as a businessman, as the CEO of a record label, as one of the pioneers on to a record, what it really takes when you go to putting boots down on the ground, hustling at the gas stations. Mr. Warren County is a name that I gave to myself, and my fans eventually gave me after I had the #1 record, Best Just Wasn't Good Enough, on the radio on WJMI, and the music really took off. So that's where the name Mr. Warren County comes from.
Okay, so you actually from Vicksburg, Mississippi, born and raised?
I am. I was actually born at the Vicksburg Medical Center. Came straight out of there, went to Deadman's Alley in Openwood. After my uncle Laverne Whiten passed away, my grandmother and them, they got insurance money, and from there I went.
Thank you for coming and sitting with us on Running the Podcast. On behalf of the whole team, man, we'd like to just give you thanks for coming through. Really platinum selling artist, President Bell. Y'all know him by Enter the Matrix. The CD drop. Because you're not a local rapper, we gonna say worldwide, you sold a pretty penny. You had the #1 hit single with Buddha Boss Player. How did that come about with that song with Boo Racine?
Man, One Life, One Love Records, man, they always really show love to me. You know what I'm saying? Knew Greedy. Greedy grew up around Farmer Street, you know. As a little kid, I always looked up to him, watched them, you know, when they did their thing on the playground. And, you know, they knew me through music, but they didn't know me through music as a rapper. They knew me through music as a producer. When I came into this game, you know, my goal was to stay behind the scenes and put guys on and really just take care of the business. My true love for music is in the business of it, making sure that people get the advertisements, making sure people get marketed, promoted, coming up with new concepts that hadn't been tried before. Just doing my part to give the artists all of the necessary ingredients it takes to make a name for themselves.
So basically like a distribution deal in a way.
Right. You know, when it comes to King of the City, I said it long time ago. My favorite rapper in the city was always Young Nut. Not saying that it's not other good rappers around here, but my personal favorite was always Young Nut. And I watched him as a kid, you know what I'm saying? His older brother, Dante, you know, he was with us in Swamp Clique, and I know it was in his bloodline because I seen it in Dante. He was just a dog on the track, you know what I'm saying? And when I first met Young Nut, you know what I'm saying, he was playing ball, you know what I'm saying? And he grew up
playing football for One Central, right?
Yeah, right. He was playing football, and I watched him grow up, and he just he was always somebody that was an inspiration to
Okay,
me.
okay. I'm gonna chime in on this one because this been a conversation that's been going around. What make Young Nut one of the favorite rappers with a lot of artists that's around here? They always say that Young Nut is their favorite artist around the city. What makes him a lot of rappers and there's not a lot of rappers, but a lot of people in general make him one of the favorite artists. And by you saying that, I want to know why do he get that credit?
Uh, I can't speak for nobody else, but I speak for me. Uh, he's a likable person, number one. Uh, he ain't like me. They say I'm arrogant, and I'm okay with them saying I'm arrogant and cocky because uh, the arrogance and cockiness is needed from a boss of a label. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need somebody that you know that ain't gonna take no shit. You need somebody
Basically.
that you know that's gonna go sit down at that table and not go let someone fuck over them.
I
So
guess
I'm
that's a
okay.
reflection of me too.
Right. I'm okay
Because I
with
feel
being
the
that
same
cocky
way.
and arrogant person. But what sets Young Nut apart is he's a humble artist and he's great. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's okay for an artist to be humble because he has to be accepted by the people.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's a humble guy and he talks about relatable music, uh, and he has his own way, his own style of doing it.
Yeah.
That's what really sets him apart, and for me, makes him the king of the city.
Okay, so being an OG in the rap game, as long as you've been rapping and being produced, you've been a producer, rapper, um, you've been distributing music, all of that, all the above.
Right.
The new generation of rap, things that's going on around, the new rappers that's coming around. What do you say about them? What do you say about the new generation of rap that's on the radio and those that's speaking locally?
Well, you know, Mo, me and you, we come from a different era. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we traveling on different terrain now. The things that we used to do to get hot, the young generation not interested in that. The system in which they was raised up in is different from what we came up in.
Yeah.
You know, we came from the hood parts. A lot of these kids now, man, they really came from the suburbs, and the ones that came from the hood, they really had help. And the things that they talk about, it don't interest us because we didn't grow up that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
But what set them apart from the older generation and a lot of the older guys? They kind of, I guess they saying that the new music trash, but it have changed. Music do change and transcend because before our time, the people before was saying that the music that when we was coming with was the same thing that we saying. You get what I'm saying? Remember, see the Lois Tucker and with Tupac and the people that was pushing for the band rap music, period. You see what I'm saying? And now they trying to transcend it to the youth that's coming up and that's doing their thing. So what is your 2 cents on that situation?
I think a lot of their music has a melodic flow to it, whereas ours had a direct flow to it.
More of a singing?
Right, the singing, the melodic part of it.
Yeah.
You know, the young boys and all of the guys now.
And they're using that auto-tune.
Right. But you can tell that a lot of these guys looked up to Lil Wayne and Young Thug coming up. The difference between our generation and their generation is they actually try to become an instrument in their music.
Yeah.
Whereas
they're using their voice.
Right, as another instrument. Whereas we wanted to take the message that we was delivering in the song and add emphasis to the message, whereas they adding an emphasis to the melodic flow of the song. They want to actually blend in with the song, whereas we tried to state a message on the song.
Okay, so this Boosie situation that's going on with Boosie and his daughter. I know you've seen some of the videos on YouTube that's been going on, man. I see it from both angles, but I don't know. Boosie, my boy. Boosie, my boy now. You know, he's one of my favorite artists. Always have been for a long time. But I heard some things on it I didn't kind of like. I'm going to be real with you that he said. But, you know, his daughter wrong for speaking that way. But do you think it's okay for a father to say that I'm a black my daughter's eye? Do you think that's okay? Do you think it's okay?
No, I don't think that's okay. And I also don't think from the structure that I was raised up in that it's okay for a daughter, a son, or any kid to disrespect their father.
Right.
You're supposed to always honor your mother and your father.
Right.
And
that's how we was raised.
Right. And I fell short on that in life myself. But at the end of the day, as you said, a father and a mother is not supposed to provoke the child either.
Right.
See, you know, the mothers and the fathers want to speak on the part that they supposed to respect out the Bible with them, but they don't want to look at the part that they supposed to respect when it comes to the child. The child not supposed to disrespect you, but you got to give them something to respect.
Right.
You know.
So the music scene in Vicksburg, Mississippi, what do you think about it? What do you think that we lacking around here, and as far as people getting the buzz and getting the follower, building a team, and actually, because there's a lot of talent in Vicksburg, Mississippi alone. But I want to know why nobody actually just took it further. Well, you know, for as you with your music, you done took it, you know, to different places. You,
but still not to where we wanted to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
So why do you think that we not, Vicksburg as a whole, just getting that proper attention and getting that boost?
Well, you know, Mo, it's like this. This music business, it comes down to the people. I know for 25 years it hadn't been a talent issue. I could take you, me, I could take the Secret Emissaries, I could take Crump Family, I could take Down South Swamp Clique, I could take all these groups. If we'd have came up in New Orleans, all of us would be millionaires. If all of us would have came up in Atlanta, all of us would be millionaires. It really comes down to what I like to call a Bible Belt. We're in a section of the country in the South where religion kind of rules, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the people that should be standing behind us and supporting us, they use the fact that we call women bitches or hoes, or we say things in the music that they may not necessarily like, and they use that as an excuse not to support us at shows, not to buy music. They basically looking for a reason not to support the young people. The city itself, you know, if we want to throw a concert at the city auditorium,
I ain't gonna let you.
We need $1 million worth of insurance, and we need X amount of cops for so many people that come there.
Yeah.
This is the business of the city. You see what I'm saying? Whereas a blues artist could go down there and the stipulations are not as strong.
And they done had plenty of fights.
And they have fights, they have shootings. If me or you say something about eating pussy, you know, we shouldn't address women in that way.
Yeah.
You know, but the person who inspired me to talk about eating pussy was Marvin Cease. Nobody got nothing to say about him being a candy liquor. They just got something to say about him inspiring me to make a song and rap.
But I
called
guess
Pussy
it's the
on
way,
the Plate. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it's just the way they receive it, though.
Right.
You know?
But we made this country respect hip hop music. You understand what I'm saying?
It was just the 50-year anniversary.
Right. We made them. You know, as much as they try to throw us away, when they get through talking, rap and hip hop is $1 billion industry.
So what age did you decide to become a rapper or decide to put your all into this music and decide to actually become President Bell?
It was around 1998 when I really got started. My first cousin, Curly Whiten, the streets know him as Butch or the Butcher Knife Killer, Secret Emissary member. I was always into computers. Anybody that know me tell you, you know, that boy that had computers when AOL was on dial-up. You know what I'm saying? That was just something that me, my granddaddy, and Dr. Macmillan, who I lived across the street from on Fort Hill, always saw in me. You know, so they always wanted me to be involved in the computer in some aspect. So basically, it was because of Butcher Knife Killer coming to me, and he was like, "Cuz, I want you to go meet Slammy G." You know what I'm saying? He a high producer. You know, he actually making music using the computer. He not using 8-tracks and stuff like that. So, you know, he set up a meeting with me, him, and Arsenio, Stand Back Punkin'.
Yeah. Mr. Ain't a Stain on Me.
And Mr. Ain't a Stain on Me. And that's really how everything started for me. You know, when I first got in it, I didn't even want to be a producer. You know, me and my homeboy, we was out, we were doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what it was. You know, I ain't gonna get into all of that, but you know, I was basically putting the money in, whatever Slam needed. You know, that's I made sure he done that. I was more into the business aspect of it. You know, I was going to school at Mississippi State. I majored in computer engineering, minored in music. And I was learning the business of the music while he was doing the production, making sure the guys go to the shows, things of that nature. And that's how I became President Bell, because I was the president of the company.
So you with Slammer G around the time, R.I.P. again to Slammer G, man.
R.I.P. to Slam, man.
Gonna shout him out here on Running the Podcast. So you was around when Sippy Soldiers and them were with him, and 2000 Riders.
Yeah, all of that.
Bink and Bear and them.
All of that.
Oh man, that's when it was going down.
Yeah. You know, I was even down there at the Players Ball in Port Gibson when Sugar Hill did gangster shit down there and all of that. You know, I've been there in the mix all the time, but you know, up until I became a rapper, I made it my business to stay behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the artists that I dealt with, they wanted me to get on songs and rap. I wasn't interested in that. I was interested in the business of music. You know what I'm saying?
Sugar Hill was one of the top.
R.I.P. Joski too.
Yeah, R.I.P. Joski, man. Sugar Hill was one of the top rap group around Vicksburg too.
No
Bink,
doubt.
Barry, Quayshawn, them.
They legends in this city. Never will I ever discredit them, because those guys are older than me. You understand what I'm saying? I pay homage to all of them guys. And that's what really make me Mr. Warren County, or when Unconvicted Felon 2 come out, King of Warren County. I ain't stepping on nobody's toe. You know, all of these monikers come about, excuse me, because I took that much pride in turning it into a business. We don't do black markers. You know what I'm saying? We don't hand you a piece of paper as a flyer. I've always took pride in representing Vicksburg to the rest of this country, and especially the Southeast, with professionalism. That's what I've always took pride in. I've always been the one building the websites behind the scene, doing the cutting edge that I'm working on. And a lot of people been asking me, why is it that I hadn't released the Unconvicted Felon project yet? And it basically boils down to is I want to create a catalog of music and have all of them ready before I release the first one. So I want to have a Vicksburg compilation that I release. I want to have the Unconvicted Felon project that I released, and then I want to have the Unconvicted Felon 2 project that I released.
So all of them gonna be released simultaneously, or
well, not simultaneously, but they'll be released within 3 to 4 months of each other.
okay, a piece like a
Right,
part. Okay.
right.
So where can people go and actually find your music that you have released right now? Or are they on all the websites, like, you know, the normal websites everybody can go to, all your music on those?
Yeah. You can go to Facebook. You can go to Mac and Bell the Third on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. You can go to President Bell on YouTube. You can actually go to my official website, which is www.presidentbell.net. Not Bill, Bell. We go ring a bell. Presidentbell.net. It's a website that I built myself, and for people that's interested in reaching out to me, I got a phone icon on the website. Hey, you push that button, it's gonna call my phone. It's not gonna call no secretary. It's not gonna call nobody else but President Bell. Now, I'm doing it like that now. If it get abused, then I have to stop that. You know.
Okay, by you having that like that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's more of a distribution type of role.
Mm-hmm.
When you just said that you got the website, you got the thing where you can call your phone, all that.
Mm-hmm.
So why do a lot of people around town don't know about these things that can also get the money and don't utilize those sources?
Man, my hands are extended to anybody in this city that wants some
Because
help.
there's a lot of people that need that
And I don't
knowledge.
charge nobody for the help. Now, if you want to listen to what another man told you about me and judge me off that, that's your choice. Real men don't do that. Real men come and meet a man for themselves and form an opinion of them,
Right.
of themselves. So it's on them if they want to get the help. All I gotta say is this: it'll be a shame if I checked out of Earth and all of the information that's in this brain go in the grave with me. It's a lot of
We
people.
definitely don't need that to happen.
But
no time
I'm just
soon.
saying, it's real. I got diabetes for real.
Well, I got diabetes too.
You know what I'm saying? And I've always been about helping people, you know. But for one reason or another, they all know I ain't gonna tolerate no bullshit. And when they come with the bullshit, I'm gonna check the bullshit. And if you wanna hate me afterwards because I'm not gonna deal with no fake shit, no bullshit, no hoe shit, no duck shit, no snitching shit. If you wanna get mad at me about that, no hoe, man. We from a generation, man. We don't fight over no hoes.
Wow,
All these hoes out here, you niggas want to fight over one and go to prison where it won't be no hoes no more. We don't fight over hoes.
Well, you know, it's a lot of that going around.
Man, these niggas. Man.
You know, and for you to be, you know, an OG in the hood, you know, in the game, we ain't gonna just say in the hood because I don't even like using that word anymore. Just in the game, period.
Right.
Do you think that us as OGs need to reach out to the younger youth and try to, you know, at least extend a hand and bring, you know, reach one, teach one, and it's not. I don't see it happening nowadays. I don't see no kind of, you know, organization going on in the streets. Period.
Mo, you know, it don't matter if you're 5'6", red or under the blue. We all have a duty to grow and develop these youth.
Right.
The problem is, and I stand for men with the 6, is how we gonna tell them something?
You know, it do starts at home.
Right.
You know.
I mean, and not only that, see the system. See, they call on us to talk to them now. At first, we was the shit of the community. You see what I'm saying? We go keep it 100 straight up and down. See, they want to blame the parents for how the kids is now. The bottom line is they system that failed them.
But what I want to say is, okay, say like today's the rap scene.
Right.
Our name not mentioned as much as, you know, a lot of people name. They say, oh, the rappers of Vicksburg, this, that, and the third. They don't mention guys like me, you, or Bing, Barry, or the guys that's been rapping before they've been rapping. So when they say names, they'll come up with this 4, 5, 6, or the guys that's rapping now.
But see, that's why there's no substance in their music.
But why do you think
In
that
order-
they won't mention the names of the OGs before them like everybody else in the game,
And listen to me. In order to excel in your present, you must know your past.
Yeah,
That's the only way your future can be better. If they overlook the OGs like us, they don't even know the heritage of Vicksburg.
right. But that's just the way it go in the game.
And we ain't mad. I just come back to show them that y'all can't overlook us. Cause even where I'm at now, and I never was a rapper. I can spit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So when you made the song with C. Andre,
Mhm.
and that was Big Pastor.
Diesel and Pastor.
So you not planning on releasing that song?
All of that's coming out on Unconvicted Felon.
So that's gonna be what?
Yeah.
That's gonna y'all gonna do a video to that song right
Yeah.
there too?
Yeah.
That'll be a nice collaboration right there
you know
on the
what?
video side.
You know what? If y'all see Run shot it, y'all ask him. Man, I paid Run for a video about 2 years ago.
And I ain't shot it yet.
And I ain't shot it yet.
You just trying to come up with something.
Yeah, we trying to come up with a plan that's gonna work. See, it's a difference in, y'all excuse me. It's a difference in having a plan to be a success and just releasing the album.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people, man, they just releasing albums, but it don't do no good to have a great album if don't nobody know it exists.
Right. Right.
You know,
but they don't know the game before as putting it out
right.
on which platform that's paying them or how to set up they what I'm saying, BMI. A lot of them ain't even got their BMI set up.
Right.
No kind of PayPal account, no kind of nothing.
No performance.
And just putting all their music, ain't got no LLC behind them, no copyrights, and just putting all their music out there and not getting paid for it or nothing.
And here I am sitting here in Vicksburg with all this information. You ain't got to pay for no lawyers. You ain't got to pay for nothing. All you got to do is come to me. I tell you how to fill the paperwork out, and it get done. And they pride is in the way of.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Saying,
Bear, help me.
Help me.
Yeah.
It's their pride, bro. And I can't get mad at them.
That's the game now, though. That's the game. But that's this Vicksburg, man. You got to think, but not just Vicksburg, Mississippi, period. There's a lot of talent in the surrounding areas of Mississippi.
Right.
Not just Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? They got somebody supposed to be performing at Can Be tonight. I forgot his name. But he's supposed to be performing out there. He an artist too. He's supposed to be performing out there. I think about going out there maybe get a little footage. But that's supposed to be I don't know, I guess a good thing.
It is a good thing. What's not a good thing is the people in Vicksburg not going. We as artists go. We go support other artists. The problem is the people think music should be free now. They want us to buy everything they selling, but they think everything that we selling should be free.
Because they call you a local rapper.
Right.
That's what they gonna
You my
call you.
homeboy, man. You should give me an album.
Yeah.
No, I'm your homeboy. You should help me support my family.
Right.
That's how that should go. See, Vicksburg got this all fucked up, man. See, the problem is when black folks say we need to support each other, they don't really mean we should support each other. When they say that bullshit, they mean they want you to support them. But they can go to PresidentBell.net, and PresidentBell.net will take them everywhere where I'm at on the internet. You don't have to go to Facebook and go to YouTube and go to TikTok.
Go there and get everything.
You can go there and get everything. You can get my phone number. You can call me. You can email me. You know, if a radio station need a drop, they can email me, call me. Whatever a person need, PresidentBell.net will give it to them. I get on social media because that's where the young people at. But I got my own website because I'm not dependent on social media and the people that's controlling what's said and what's not said. I don't let them control me. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My main website is www.presidentbill.net. I don't care what they say. They can't shut me down on there. You understand?
Yeah.
They can't cancel me on there. They can't put me in jail on presidentbill.net because I built it and I pay for the
Okay, now
hosting.
speaking on you said Bink and Barry, they was with Sugar Hill when they did their concert down at the where you say y'all was
It was at the Players Ball.
at the Players Ball in Port Gibson.
Port Gibson.
Okay, then they get to fighting that night, that day right there.
The time I went, I don't think they got to fight. The time I went, they did more than one show down there, but the show I went to, they didn't get to fight. And that was the show that me and Slam went to. Slam called me and told me he was gonna make the backtracks for the show. The Players Ball I went to, no, they didn't get to fight down there that day.
Okay, so like when I hear your music, I hear a lot of your music is a lot of pain in a lot of your music. And I hear you always speak on your grandmother. Did she play a big part in your life?
She played an enormous role in my life, man. Really, man, people know me, but they never did really know me, man, because my grandparents, grandmother and grandfather, Lee Thelma White, Curly L. White, may they both rest in peace. My mom was really on crack cocaine, you know what I'm saying? And my morning was a little different because before I could even accept the fact that she was dead, you know what I'm saying, I had to come to terms with the fact of what people used to say about my mom while she was living smoking crack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people talk about this shit, man, but they ain't really been through it like me. I was blessed to have some grandparents that gave me some structure and kept me out of trouble.
Yeah.
But for real though, man, if it wasn't for them, I couldn't be who I was today.
See, that's probably why you can speak a lot through your music. See, a lot of people, when they do write a lot of music, it sounds the same.
Right.
So when you give them something different, some heartfelt music, people can kind of feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it'll be something that they can relate to and something they can kind of, when I listen to music, I also get a picture in my head, and I know a lot of people do the same, but, when you're not speaking about nothing, you can't nobody see
Right.
what you're talking about. A lot of the music today is kill, rape, take, rob, all this old other unnecessary stuff that we don't need, but it's like that's what the culture exists of right now.
That's what I'm turn to. But
So,
Mo, look, man, we gotta look at it for what it is. Hey, they can't talk about nothing if they ain't been through nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
A lot of these kids, man, they ain't really been through nothing. And we gonna set the record straight on this too. My grandma and granddaddy, they protected me. I promise you, they knew everything that I was doing. Cause I was in the middle of all their affairs, all their business. My grandmother, she had a 3rd grade education, and my granddaddy, he had a 3rd or 4th grade education too. We're talking about people that were real pioneers in this community, that were real staples in the community. It wasn't no such thing as you stayed up on Fort Hill and you didn't know who Mr. and Miss Whiting was. I'm the house that had the 2 white pit bulls.
Yeah.
You wasn't coming up on Fort Hill and messing with nothing, because them pit bulls were gonna come get you.
Big too.
It was my house where you come get the pears and the peaches and the pecans and the mustard greens and the tomatoes. This is what it was up there on Fort Hill for me.
So what do you think about the success Buddha Boss Player had by you doing a single with him, and it was successful? What do you think about the success that he had, that he didn't got signed with G's and them, and he actually got his own label and doing his thing right now with CTE?
Man, listen, man, Buddha Ball Player, honestly, him and Big Crit is 2 of the best artists in the state of Mississippi.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that put me in that conversation, but I'm talking about who I feel are the best in the city, man. The world knows David Banner, but when I think of David Banner, I think producer. I'm just telling you like it is.
But that's what he was before he
Right.
became a rapper.
Right. You know, when we go talk about rapping, you know, I think Kamikaze and Crooked Letters. You know what I'm saying? You know, that just
Children of the Cornbread.
Right, right. And like I say, I've been around a long time, man. So I've seen a lot.
So what do, excuse me for just jumping in, but what do you think about that song that Bone Crusher took from what's
From
the name?
Reese and
Grease and
Big?
Bigelow.
Oh man, Bone Crusher know what that is, man. He know he was dead wrong for that. And we ain't gonna even sugarcoat that, cause real niggas don't even sugarcoat that, man.
That's actually what they song.
Man, Bone Crusher know what he did, and Reese and Bigelow, you know, I salute them guys, man. I salute them for not doing something to that man. Take a whole man's song and take credit for it, like it's yours,
yeah.
like
man, actually blew up off
like
of
we don't do that, man. Not in our section, man. It's real niggas over here, bro. That was some fake ass shit. I mean, that's just what it was.
Well, you know they say BG will be getting out in a week.
Hey man,
and they actually talking about doing a Hot Boys reunion.
Hey man, BG.
Yeah.
Hey BG.
Yeah, he the truth.
Hey, I swear to God, that's my absolute favorite artist, man.
Yeah.
You know, when I was growing up as a kid, Tupac was the man for me. But you know, Tupac won me when he said, "Even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama."
You related to that.
I couldn't even feel Biggie after that. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Because he touched me with that. You know what I'm saying? But after Pop, BG, that nigga for me, bro, for real.
So what out of all artists, what artist that inspired you to make music, or you know, we all had somebody that we kind of got inspired by,
right?
And you know, for us that's already on in the game right now. So what artists is you kind of transcended from?
Man, you know, a lot of people tell me, and it's funny you say that. That I really sound a lot like 8 Ball. JG was some guys I looked up to, man. UGK, you know, Boosie. I liked the Boosie music when he came out. Webby, you know.
Did you see Boosie and Webby at the pool party? Boosie pool party, they was together, acting a fool at the pool party.
Man, I seen them, man, and I wish them boys would get back together, man.
Call themselves Grandpa.
well, you know, man, and me and Boosie, we go back a long way too, man, because before he ever blew up, man, you know, my partner Michael Tyler had booked him for a showdown at the VFW.
Yeah,
remember that?
I remember that, because 2000 Ride slammed them, they opened up for him.
Yeah, so you know, that whole concentration camp, man, you know, a lot of them guys are familiar with me.
CeeLo.
Yeah, CeeLo. Shout out to Gino. That's Gino cousin.
Yeah.
Even Queen boys, man. Like all of these guys are familiar with me, man. And I look up to them guys. I don't. No matter how good they talk about me, man. When I go, I call Bra, man. He come here to the house. I still look up to Bra. I still look up to Benz. Benz will tell you when I was working over there in Byron, bro, I stop at his shop and sit down and eat with him there. You know, he was always busy as hell because, man, the shack is making some bread over there. You hear me? They moving all the time over there in Byron, man. But as a real nigga, man, I have a duty to check in on the ones that I looked up to when I was growing up. You know, that's just how that is.
So why you didn't think when Boo got signed with CTE, he didn't take none of the guys with him?
I can't really answer that. You know, a lot of that, you know, I hear rumors of it, but it ain't my business. And the issues that they have when it comes to 1L, I let 1L sort their problems out, man, and I want them to be the best that they could be. You know what I'm saying? Queen boys, all of them. You know what I'm saying? But it's not my place to speak on their business because I got love for them just like they got love for me.
Oh, really?
And you know, I really think that all of them is some talented guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
All the Queen boys, all of them, especially Ben. I ain't gonna lie, man. He was one of my favorite rappers. I ain't gonna lie. I liked him just a little bit better than I liked the Boo. No disrespect to Boo, but
Right.
Benz that
And
used
you
to
had
go
that
hard
right.
to me, man.
Man, you know Benz, man. Me and Benz go way back, man. I remember Lil Mac, man, my son, Mac the Four, man, when he had the songs on the radio and Nunu had the song on the radio, and my little boy, man, he was a big fan of Nunu. Boy, you should have seen my little boy.
She was doing her thing, though.
Yeah, when Nunu van pulled up on Fort Hill, man, he went crazy when Nunu came and performed for him live at his birthday
So
party.
at one point they was talking about Big Pastor was supposed to be getting signed to either Boo or CTE.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about that?
I mean, I think Pastor talented enough to be signed. You know, I don't know the details of it.
That Waiting to Blow CD was a good CD.
Right. He's a talented guy, you know. And one thing about this business, man, if somebody ain't got something to say about you, you ain't doing shit,
You ain't
man.
doing
I mean,
nothing
that's just it, you know. So, just as well as you have fans, you gotta have haters, because them haters go help spread the word faster than your fans. They looking for something bad. And shit, you know me, I give them something bad if that's what they're looking for, you know. I mean,
so,
for real.
When you say that you Mr. Warren County, you call Young Nut the king.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the difference in being the king of Warren County, or king of Vicksburg, or whatever you say Nut is, and you being Mr. Warren County? What is the difference between those two?
It's a respect level between both of us. Him being king of the city, king of Vicksburg, me being king of Warren County. He the king of the rap shit around here, man, because ain't nobody else took it as far as he took it. You know, he had a song on JMI that played in regular rotation just like I did. You see what I'm saying?
Sleeper had that too.
Well, what I'm saying is, see, and I love Lil Sleepy. And Lil Sleepy,
so you don't think that he
artist.
had a better run for us with his song than that one song than Young Nut did?
Well, no, I'm not saying he didn't have a better run. I'm just speaking on who I feel the king of the city.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, Sleepy, I love him to death. And Sleepy will tell you, I'm one of the guys that he look up to. And he's a great artist. He's doing blues also.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of followers and likes and things of that nature on TikTok, and everything is good. He's doing shows. But just my personal favorite for the rap music would be Young Nut.
Yeah.
Now on the blues, Sleepy king of that shit. But Sleepy, he just like Nut. Both of them humble guys, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really looking for that credit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially Nut, he really not looking for
right. And I don't really care about it. All I'm saying is when I say I'm the king of Warren County, I'm not talking about as a rapper or as a podcaster or as this or as that. When I say king of Warren County, I'm talking about king of Warren County as far as the pioneer who brought the business to the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This I'm more of a business aspect. When it come down to it, I can go out there to California or New York and sit down in a room with the major labels and talk the business to them.
Yeah.
I actually was in a situation that I didn't even talk about with Vicksburg, where I was in a position to get signed with Universal Records, an A&R by the name of Imran Majid out in Los Angeles, California, that exclusively worked for Universal Republic, was interested in signing me at some point, but the paperwork didn't line up for me.
Yeah.
See, I'm a little bit different. I look at the fine writing.
Yeah, you have to read the whole thing.
Right, I'm looking at the fine writing, and I know what the situation was, and I ain't gonna talk about it on camera, but if you want to talk about it off camera, I can tell you what the situation was. But no, you know, you ain't gotta worry about President Bell selling out, because I go get mine out the streets before I sell out who I am as a man. You know, Anybody that know me that's never been with me on any of these jobs I worked on, oh, they gonna tell you President Bell don't give a damn who it is. It could be the vice president of the company. He gonna say it and he willing to lose his job about it. When Unified Brand terminated me, everything that worked at the Warren County Sheriff's Department shut Flowers down till they secured me and made sure me and my 100-round drum was nowhere in sight in Flowers, Mississippi. I swear to God.
So this Charleston White guy
Mm-hmm.
that's then really basically took over the internet by storm pretty much. I'm gonna be honest about it. He actually made a video the other day that he said that the white guy named Aiden, you seen the video? The white guy named Aiden, he a YouTube vlogger.
I hadn't seen the one about Aiden.
He actually, Charleston White made a video and said that he tried to make him join the Illuminati by having sex with him and 2 other guys.
What?
Yeah. So this was a video Charleston White posted on Instagram. Said that the Illuminati came for him, and he said once he turned the white guy Aiden down, let him know that he didn't want to have sex with him. He said the police came to his room, 6 police, and kicked him out the room. So those was his words.
Strange shit going on.
Do you see what I'm saying? So the game is like, if you think about the Illuminati, people always talk about it. You know, I go all the way back to what Pac was talking about it. That I think that would have to play the part of him and Biggie getting assassinated too.
Right.
So this Illuminati stuff, they say when you get in the game, in order for you to take it to that next level, you're gonna have to do a sacrifice or whatever, blood sacrifice or whatever they want to call it.
Shit, I guess I'll never make it there. I'm just
Well, there's a lot of people out there
I depend on the people for me to get where I need to be. You know, if they don't buy no album, fuck it, I find something else to do. I mean, but Illuminati is selling your soul. And again, bro, I ain't gonna sell my soul. I mean, I come up with them old people in the house. We believe in God and Jesus Christ and the Bible. We don't believe in no motherfucking Illuminati and all that shit. No.
Well, they also been actually at Beyonce concert that they went home and some of them suffer from amnesia because of the trend that a woman with her legs open on the portal. It was a woman on stage with like a portal transcending through a woman's legs. And they said it was like a sex goddess, supposed to be. This was the thing that was going on YouTube. They said it was a sex goddess actually going into a portal. And some of the people, when they left, at least about 100 and some people say that they had amnesia, couldn't remember certain things.
I say this, Mo. Money make people do some strange shit, don't it?
It really do, but that's what's going on.
And it makes you wonder sometimes. We all know that the love of money is the root to all evil. You know, I know some people that'll do anything for money. I'm just not one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not one of them niggas. So, you know, that shit that Beyonce and Jay-Z and Puff Daddy, I ain't made it to that tax bracket. And if I make it there, it's just some things that I won't do for money. You know, that's just who I am as a man. And I've come to learn that when a motherfucker don't sugarcoat the truth, man, most of the world don't like it.
I know, and I guess that's the trouble Boosie having right now, because
right.
he do a lot of talking on a lot of stuff that he don't have to be talking about, but he do speak on it, and it been causing him a lot of trouble.
If it's some fake shit, the world with it. Hey, if you look a motherfucker in their eye, bro, and tell them about themselves, for real.
Yeah, and be real about it.
For real, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker get mad at you because you told them the truth about them.
Yeah, but you know, they want somebody to be a yes man. A lot of people want a yes man beside.
I can't be that.
That's the way life go, and that's what got a lot to do with these youngsters around here. A lot of them are yes man, and a lot of them won't yes man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why the music ain't relatable anymore.
But see, you know what, Mo? And I was telling my partner Michael Tyler about this the other day. You know why the world's so fucked up now? Cause niggas like me, niggas like you, niggas like him that kept it real, we got to a point where we just started walking away from these niggas when they did that.
Mr. Warren County, all my fans out there, I need your ears for a minute. Just a little while though. Wanna take you down through my life, okay? Real life, ain't no mama rap here, baby. No sir. Grown man music, talk to him. I done been down in the trenches, lost so many, don't know where to start. God got my head spinning. Mama, daddy, grandma, granddaddy, all gone. Swear to God, I ain't seen my daughter in so long. I done been down in the trenches, lost so many, don't know where to start. God got my head spinning. Mama, daddy, grandma, granddaddy, all gone. Swear to God, I ain't seen my daughter in so long.